Good morning, ma'am. You are Yurizbel Perez Leyva. Ma'am, you're charged with prostitution. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you're not afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On November 1st, 2024, officers were working in an undercover capacity while conducting a life investigation at Glamour Girl, a sexual-oriented business located at 14428 Hempstead Road in Harris County. While inside, the officer was approached by the two engaged in a conversation that turned sexual in nature. The defendant asked the officer if he wanted to go to the VIP room in return for $120. When officer asked what it would include, the defendant replied, "Me." The officer told the defendant that he wanted to fuck, and the defendant smiled at him and said, "Okay, everything for $400." The defendant agreed to have straight sex with the officer for a fee of $400.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're going to dive into a courtroom sting that plays out like a crime thriller. A woman is brought before the judge after an undercover officer catches her making a bold offer inside a Houston club. The officer presses her on what exactly she meant, and her response leaves no doubt about her intentions. It's a textbook sting that prosecutors lean on to secure convictions. The tension is sharp, and right from the start, the stage is set for drama.
In the comments.
Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm going to order you as a condition of your bond not to engage in like-kind activity. If I find that you continue with this, I'm going to put you in jail. You will not get more PR months. You understand? Would you like to apply for a court-appointed lawyer, ma'am? Okay. We will give you an application. I need to know how much money you make a month. I will take a look at it. Then if you qualify, I will give you a lawyer today. I'll have you sign a receipt with Victoria, and then we will have you take the jury box. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions. Otherwise, I'll issue one. When you apply for a court-appointed lawyer, you have to qualify. If you make too much money, you just don't qualify. In the affidavit you filled out, stating that you make $8,000 a month. It's true. You don't qualify for an appointed lawyer. You really make $8,000 a month?
Eso es algo que no sabía decirle porque
The judge immediately gets down to business, confirming probable cause and moving into bond conditions. He draws a hard line. She must stay away from like-kind activity, a clear warning to stop before she spirals further. But the real spark comes when she casually claims she earns $8,000 a month. Then, in the same breath, she requests a court-appointed lawyer. The room stiffens as the judge's voice cuts through. Skepticism is...
I want you to tell me the truth.
It's something I wouldn't know what to tell you. Se me diga la verdad.
Know how much money,
Usted sabe
all sources. I just need you to tell me the truth. Do you really make $8,000 a
me
month?
gana como $8,000
que no sabría decirle porque no sé exactamente qué hago por ti. Varía en el día, puedo ser exactamente $100, depende.
Well, I just, le pido, por favor, que no me mire a mí, sino que no pues. Just I can tell you with any certainty because it varies, my income day to day. I could make one day $100. Depends.
I don't want you to engage in this behavior anymore. I want you to understand that if you continue with this, I will put you in jail. You are not allowed to continue with this type of
Poder continuar con ese tipo de...
income, so to speak. Do you understand?
¿Se entiende?
Knowing that,
Sí, señor.
knowing that,
Sabiendo eso,
what kind of income do you have coming in? Are you married?
¿qué ingreso tienes? ¿Eres casado?
Sí.
Yes.
What is your husband?
¿A qué se dedica su esposo?
Estamos casados, pero no mantengo una relación con él.
I'm married, but I don't maintain a relationship.
Get any income from
¿De
him?
recibir ingresos de parte de él?
No.
No.
You have children.
¿Tiene hijos?
Sí, pero en Cuba.
Yes, but in Cuba.
Guess what we can do is we can send you home with an application and you take time to think about it. But I need to know what your true income is.
En realidad, ¿cuál es su
And
verdadero
if you qualify, we'll give you a lawyer. But I really need to know what your income is. And at 8,000, you don't qualify. So I'll send you with one. But I want you to understand you're not engaged in this behavior. So when you fill out this application, I'm not taking this into account.
Sí, la acción.
Do you understand?
¿Se entendió?
Sí, señor.
No more of this.
Ya no más de esto.
Things heat up when the judge digs deeper into her financial affidavit. That $8,000 claim begins to collapse as she struggles with his questions. Vague answers and contradictions only fuel his frustration. She mentions children in Cuba, no support from her husband, and little clarity on how she survives. The judge makes it plain lying won't work here. His final words strike hard. If she keeps down this path, jail is inevitable. It's a cold dose of reality.
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
Right. Please.
¿Se le izquierda? Agarra su bolsa.
All right. You are Antonio Vasquez Perez. You were charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement they're offering you 3 days in jail. Credit for the 2 days that you've done. You need to understand, sir, that this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. If you were ever pulled over in a car and an officer comes to you and they smell alcohol, they're going to look at your record. They're going to see it prior to the FBI. What do you think they're going to do to you? What would they say? From now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. If you are not in this country with permission and you go to jail for that kind of time, you will get an immigration detainer. So, if I were you, I would never get in a car even if you had a sip of alcohol because you are almost guaranteeing a bad outcome. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. It will go on your record. It'll be there for the rest of your life. You understand? This is what you want to do. How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty. Send you to the agreement. Mr. Vasquez Perez, what do you do for a living? And how much money do you make a month?
2,000.
Yes, Your Honor. Got to do the. What about the fee? He doesn't have a driver's license. I think at $2,000.
Focus shifts to a DWI defendant, and the mood in the courtroom turns serious. The judge lays out exactly what's at stake: the charge, the punishment, and the permanent stain on the man's record. He doesn't hold back, painting a vivid picture of how even one drink behind the wheel can wreck lives. Then he raises the stakes further. Immigration status could be jeopardized with jail time. This isn't just a sentencing. It's a life lesson delivered with weight.
A month. I don't know if that's net or gross. And then anytime someone's arrested without a license, they create a number for them. They'll be able to put that in. So he has a license number now. Yes. Yes.
So if we ask him about his net or his gross,
How's that?
es lo que es limpio, es lo que gana limpio.
Yes.
¿Y cuánto tiene niños, hijos?
No, no.
Oh, okay. There you go.
The reason this is important, Mr. Vasquez Perez, is because every time you pick up a DWI, especially with a .15 or above, it is true that you had a .15, right? I want you to understand that I will do one thing for you here. You will be required to pay court costs, but I will waive the DPS fine and fees and surcharges. You're going to go out of here with, you're going to be required to pay around $400, but I'm waiving around $4,500 in fines and fees and surcharges. If you come back on a second DWI, you will be looking at around $7,000 to $8,000 in fines and fees and surcharges. So get ready. If you act like a child, then we'll treat you like a child and put you up on my knee and spank you like a little child with jail time and a ton of money that you're going to be responsible for. All we ask, don't get into a car if you're drinking. Do you understand? All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Ron.
4,500. I'll pay for that. Yeah, I'm sure you're going
The ruling comes down like a hammer. While the judge waives thousands in fines this time, court costs remain, and his warning is fierce. If this man ever repeats a mistake, it won't just be about money. It'll be jail time, plain and simple. The judge leans in with a cutting remark, saying he'll treat him like a child if needed. The message is clear. The court won't tolerate reckless behavior. Every word is a sharp reminder of what's at stake.
Is the one thing I asked you not. What? Slip up is perhaps one time. You have multiple times. It's not just a slip up. I don't care. I'm going to do it. Guess what happens now? Goes with you. Stephen, don't send me. I'm back in the middle. I'll text you. All right.
This child may live. That's what I guess what the judge said. He's not going to be upset about it until.
It's that important. I mean, he's known since 2000 that these things have been pending.
Well, he tried to. He tried to take care of it, but then.
Trying is never good. Like, unless you're playing with horseshoes or hand grenades, right?
He'll be an adult, but he's more than a childlike mind.
Yeah, we'll be back on Monday.
But understand that I have to make him aware of a lot of things. And if I don't tell him and I just give him a bond and he takes off, well, I didn't know. This person never told me.
I'm kind of responsible for you.
But I can't put you in jail if it doesn't happen. Not that I want to.
We'll be back on Monday or what?
I understand that you're concerned, and I appreciate your concern, and I appreciate you coming. I'm not saying no to a bond, but I need this body healing. And
My little brother.
I understand. It's not the end. We're going to come back in just a couple of days, and we'll take care of it. Okay?
Hey, John, I'm sorry if I.
No. I'm happy that you came. Okay? Really. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for your time.
New case hits the courtroom, and it's all about broken trust. The judge confronted a defendant who ignored his instructions and treated bond conditions like suggestions. What could have been a small mistake turns into multiple violations, each one showing disrespect for court. The judge's frustration is clear, but so is his sense of responsibility. He tells the defendant the burden is now on him. One more misstep, and the consequences will be crushing. Tension here feels heavy.
Mike, you just tell every person, not just them. Every person that comes here, I understand, totally. Yeah, sure. Hopefully we can amend it. Happy Friday. Are you here for Brian? We were gonna put it on for Monday for you.
Appreciate that. You know what? I got out of my work down. I thought I'd come back by and that's all you do.
Thank you.
You're fine anyways, Judge. So Ms. Visor, on bond theft in this court, it's a felony. You're bond. Got 2 felonies.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, do the same thing again.
That's fine. You need to talk to her and monitor or anything. I mean,
No, I guess.
go back and tell her. She has and I appreciate.
Did you see that?
The Lowry was already there and then that team. Not great, but
Oh. So what happened?
Visor.
Robbery or is it?
No, the 2 thefts. What happened? It should be like $10. You know?
Like a 2B from a previous incident.
So it looks like she was at JCPenney and was observed. I think that she took clothes into the changing room, along under her clothes, and then walked out. She took. She also had in her possession a magnetic sensor remover. She also went to a Bath and Body Works and placed $700 worth of candles and fragrances in a bag.
Okay, so I'm gonna make it 10,000 too, and just let me know if she got off. She's at no bond on the cases over there. You're set.
Not even retain on the new cases yet, so we'll approach on the old case that we are on.
You know,
You retain the new case?
the withdrawal from the cases upstairs. You can stay on.
Okay, unless something drastically changes.
You plan on, I guess, getting off those.
It's just easier on everyone than having to negotiate all that. So,
Whatever you want. I mean, I'm happy to point if you want to as well.
I don't know you guys.
Just let us know what you want to do. We'll set you for, I guess, to go after the felon. Yeah.
And then she's approaching on an extradition case. One of my clients. I'm gonna stand here.
Bye.
Morning, Judge. Morning, Judge.
Hey, good morning.
I'm Mr. Moreno. I'm sorry, Judge.
The spotlight turns to a theft case that's already spiraling out of control. This isn't just petty shoplifting. It's multiple felonies stacked on top of an existing bond, caught with tools used to remove security tags. The defendant has left the court no choice. The judge raises the bond to $10,000, making it crystal clear that the leniency is over. What started as small-time theft has snowballed into a serious crisis, and the consequences just keep.
You need to write this down.
Oh, you, sir. Mr. Jason Moreno. Yes, sir. He just wants that I know the state states of the bond.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Do you mind bringing out?
Judge.
Hey, Catherine, I'm bringing them out real quick.
Okay. She's also opposed to that.
Yes. Yeah. Are they all filled out? Do you know?
Hey, I let him do it.
You are Jason Moreno. Good morning, Miss Moreno. So I see that you have a felony fraud that you're facing upstairs. Looks like you're wanted out of state. I have no idea what for. I know that your lawyer's asking me to set you a bond. I don't know. I don't know you. I've never met you before, but we're going to get to know you real quick. How you look on paper is really going to tell me who you are. So that'll be a big determining factor. Okay.
Wanted from Contra Costa County, California for carjacking and robbery. The case out there has 200,000 bond. As a
So now he brings a case that stretches beyond state lines. Jason Moreno stands accused of fraud, but a bombshell comes from California, where he's wanted for carjacking and robbery. Allegations include pointing a gun and stealing a car, crimes that instantly raise the stakes. With a $200,000 bond on the table, the judge makes public safety the priority. This isn't just another hearing. It's a clash of jurisdictions and serious violence. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.
is actually he and a sort of gunner held and his claim was this at gunpoint insult.
Allegedly, and Judge, he had a juvenile theft that he did a felony theft that he did a deferred on, and a juvenile robbery that he did probation on. So I am opposed to a
My
bond on
only
it.
concern, Mr. Moreno, is public safety. And they're telling me here that you got a carjacking case where you allegedly point a gun at someone? Hell no. You got to understand that. That's
Honestly, he wanted to know whether what it would be if he could pay it. At this point, I believe
you know me.
at this point, he will waive tradition tax.
So understand you've made bond on the case upstairs. So what that means now is that California has 14 days to come get you as of the day that you waive formal extradition. Then, if they don't come get you within that time, then you will be released. But you got to understand that if they do come get you, you have to stay in touch with counsel, because if you remain out of touch and they revoke your bond on the case upstairs here, the situation you're in now is going to be the exact situation you will be in California. So you got to stay in touch. All right?
The only thing about that is that's my phone. You know, they like on budget, so how I go doing. I think you information.
So you'll get paperwork here. Make sure to write down everybody's phone number here, and then we can give you paperwork here as well. Yeah, you'll be able to work things out. Just don't forget, don't be Helen Keller, because it's just not going to go well. Okay, man. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
He got to sign.
Ricardo. Oh. No. You're waiting for extradition, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. No, we're good. Thank you.